everyone, and welcome back to another video. So I thought today I would show you what's in my fridge. I hope you guys find this interesting. I actually love watching these kind of videos, so yeah, I hope you can get some inspiration or anything like that. Also, just a little disclaimer, I'm gonna film this in kind of sections just so I don't let like all the cold air out of the fridge, just in case you're feeling a little bit stressed when you're watching it. So Ellie and I actually have a massive fridge. We're really lucky to have a fridge this size, and it's been amazing at the moment, obviously because of the pandemic. We're actually trying to do much bigger food shops, so we're keeping more like fruit and veg and stuff in the fridge. Did you know that, Elliot?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course. We're keeping more fruit and veg in the fridge just so it obviously lasts longer, so we're not having to replenish it as often. So yeah, we've got this massive double fridge. And I'm gonna show you what we've got in it at the moment. So starting bottom right, this is kind of like vegan meat alternatives, fish. If we had meat products, they would be in here. So currently in here, some of the things that we have got some plant-based, I don't know what it is. Oh, shawarma kebab. We actually really like having this in a Pittsburgh to make a little Greek style meal. This is a plant-based mince as well. These are both by the brand Vivara, and we really like that brand. We also have some of the Plant Power curried tempeh pieces. These are so good. We love these, don't we?
Unreal.
We really do. Then fish-wise at the moment, we will often have some fresh fish or fresh prawns and things like that in here, but we have got some shredded smoked haddock, which we quite like having on rice cakes with some hummus, some smoked salmon as well. Both of them are really high in omega-3s as well, which is amazing. Then moving on to this kind of like small middle section. I don't know why, but our fridge is like sectioned into these little bits. But we've got some more like plain vegan protein sources. So some plain tempeh, some plain tofu. We love this tofu brand for like a firmer tempeh that you can kind of stir fry. And then we actually have at the back, which is super random. I don't even know if you know that we've got this.
No.
But it's salt fish, so it's actually a Jamaican thing. Elliot's half Jamaican, and I have seen a recipe where they make these into like fritters, which looks amazing. So
When are we having that then?
tonight, maybe?
Yeah, what for?
So we've got this. I've never used it before or made it, so I don't know if it's a good thing to have in my fridge or not. So this kind of whole section here are drinks, pretty much. So this is my Simprove. This is like a live bacteria thing for my stomach, so I've got 2 bottles. And then I'm sad to say that we have 2 drawers of drinks, so we've got a load of monsters in there. That's actually usually a bit more full. We've got a kombucha in there. And on this side, we usually keep Coke Zeros. But let's pretend those 2 don't exist. But yeah, I don't know why we've got these like 0-degree drinks drawers, but I'm not complaining. They're quite good. Okay, so next drawer, we have got a whole drawer that is fruit and veg. So Ellie and I actually have these clear boxes, which are really amazing, especially if you have thinner, longer fridge drawer space. I don't know how to explain it. So we sort of use these as drawers. So I'll pull them out and speak to you about them individually. So I try and organize them into sections. So this one has got cucumber, celery, kale, and green apples. Again, I wouldn't always keep these in the fridge, but we bought loads at one time, so I want to keep some a little bit more fresh. And that's just basically stuff that we would use for juicing to make those yummy green juices. Then this one is a little bit of a random one. So we've got like avocados in here, we've got tomatoes, peppers, lettuce, spring onion, and things like that. And then this one, mainly things like carrots. We've got a few potatoes, sweet potatoes, onions, a few little herbs on top, some beeswax wrapped things, which probably means it's like lemon or lime or something that I need to keep fresh, but I've used a little bit of. So those are mainly the kind of fruit and veg that we have and keep in the fridge. And then I sort of have a little box, which is like, you know, like a sort of flavoursome thing. So we've got loads of ginger just because we're starting out making green juices and we love it in there. Some fresh chili and some fresh garlic as well. We go through tons of fruit and veg each week, me especially. Elliot tries to.
I try my best.
Yeah, you do. I try and eat loads of vegetables, especially throughout the day. We do go through quite a few bananas, don't we? And then frozen berries as well. But to be honest, neither of us eat a ton of fruit. It's definitely a lot more vegetable focused, and we just generally like to have like a massive array. I love having raw vegetables as well for snacking on and things like that. So I guess that's what the majority of the fridge is made up of. Okay, so this shelf is a little bit more random. So we've got a few things that don't fit on the vegetable shelf. So a massive cabbage, which I do like using in ramen, and then an iceberg lettuce as well. Then I've got a few Tupperwares, which are just basically things where I've used like half a tin or something, so I'm just storing it to keep it really fresh. I've obviously got 2 sweet corn where I've accidentally opened 2 tins, and then some black beans at the back. We've then got eggs. We've got loads of eggs at the moment. I think we bought that at the weekend, but yeah, we do go through a few eggs a week. And then a little sort of cheese section here. We actually don't go through a lot of cheese, which is why we keep it in a Tupperware, but we have got some Parmesan from a recipe that we did at the weekend, and then just some cheddar in Tupperware. I think that actually has feta from that recipe we did on Zoom. Okay. Yeah, we don't actually eat a lot of cheese, but we will have it with like pasta, or I'm trying to think when else we eat it. Not that often, but we probably have it like once a week. We are actually looking for a good vegan cheese suggestion at the moment. Someone suggested like the smoky applewood one, which we've definitely tried. So if you do have a good vegan cheese suggestion, I would love to hear about it. So moving on to the top shelf of our fridge, we actually put in this little shelf divider which I had in my old bedroom for shoes. It's quite good to create a little bit of extra space. And then here we've got mainly like seasonings and things. I love some pickled cabbage, jam, mustard, chutney, garlic and chili just in case we run out, because we use those literally every day. Jalapenos, a few like Asian sauces and things like that. Then I guess this is our yogurt to dairy kind of section, but this is actually a plant-based yogurt that we've got. Some cottage cheese, Greek yogurt. We go through quite a lot of that each week, and we really like having that in smoothies as well. And in the back we've got these smaller flavoured yogurts which are quite nice for snacking on, and they're also super high in protein. So those have 17 grams of protein, which is amazing. We love both the Lindal's brand and the Arla Skier yogurt. They're both really, really tasty. So moving on to this section of the fridge, we've got some random pestos here. Honestly, we never eat pesto. I don't know why we don't. Maybe we'll have it tonight. Yeah, we never eat pesto, but we've got 3 things of pesto. They probably came with me from my old house, I reckon. We've got some normal butter, which was for making cookies the other week, but I do try and keep one of those in the fridge just in case. And then this is the butter that we use day to day. So it's the naturally organic vegan spreadable, and it's super delicious. Just a tip as well, it's so much more expensive in Sainsbury's and Tesco than it is in Whole Foods. I've no idea why, but yeah, definitely don't pay nearly £4 for it like it is in the supermarket. Always keep a thing of water in the fridge. I just think that the water in London doesn't get that cold. I don't know what it is. You can't get like, you're looking at me like you disagree.
What? What do you mean it doesn't get cold?
It doesn't get like icy cold. You know, back home, I feel like I can make like an icy cold glass of water, which is why we keep it in the fridge, right?
Well, I just like it out of the fridge, but...
Yeah, because it's colder.
Yeah, but like...
Yeah, so anyway, we keep it in the fridge to keep it colder. This was from IKEA, and it's quite aesthetic, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
nice. We've got a few of these just in case we have guests, which we haven't had since we moved in because of the pandemic. But yeah, we always keep a water in the fridge and just refill it throughout the day. And then the best non-dairy milk in the world.
Yeah, I can
Bonsoy,
vouch.
which Ellie and I have all the time. You love it, don't you?
Yep.
Have it on lots of cereal and things like that. Then the final part of the fridge, so we've got kind of like condiments, I guess, here. So mayonnaise, ketchup, just like British staple household things. Got ginger paste, which we actually never really use, but quite convenient. Some salsa, a Jamaican sauce, tomato puree. This is like a super random bit. We've got this chocolate, which my uncle sends us from Switzerland, and it's so nice.
It's unreal.
It's so nice, isn't it? Over maltine. It's got like a malted bit in the middle, and it's a dark chocolate, so amazing. I don't know why we keep it in the fridge though. Why do we keep it in the fridge?
Because I like it in the fridge.
Okay, so it's nicer in the fridge, maybe. This is a weird section when we've got excess Domino's sauces, and where do we get those from? Heinz?
Probably
Mini.
from the Five Guys.
Anyway, extra takeaway sauces. There's some Nando's ones in here. Then finally, a little plant milk section. We actually quite often have like a cashew milk or something as well, like 4 on the go. But a different soy milk, an organic oat milk, and an almond milk as well. So these are 3 of our favourites, and we just kind of mix those into smoothies or anything like that. So that is everything in my fridge, and hopefully I'll do another video where I'll show you a bit of what's in my cupboards and things like that. I was actually going to do that today, but I realised we don't have that much cupboard food. I think we're under ordering on bread pretty much, so thought we'd leave that out today and just go through the fridge. I hope you've enjoyed watching and seeing a little insight into what we buy in our weekly food shops and everything like that. I would love it if you subscribed, if you do want to stick around, and I'll see you in my next video.